So we're going to go ahead and kick things off with NXT Takeover In Your House is the first thing that's going to be popping up here. In fact, it's coming up on Sunday, this Sunday. So if you're going to do predictions right here for this Takeover show, I'm going to be honest. This is definitely one of the weakest looking cards. Now, I'm not going to be like some people online where they're just going to trash this. I don't think this will be a bad show. I don't see the show being bad. I really don't. But I can see it being at most solid. I think this will be one of the weaker shows. But we'll see what happens. So we'll see. But I'm going to go over the card right here very quick. We got Mercedes Martinez taking on Xia Li. I have no idea why this is a takeover match. I mean, if you want to do this match, that's fine, but this doesn't seem takeover worthy. This seems more like on an episode of NXT. I don't understand why. I don't understand why you don't do Kushida defending his Cruiserweight Championship against someone like Jake Atlas. I mean, Jake Atlas has been getting some wins over Cameron Grimes and LA Knight. Yeah, they may be kind of fluke, distraction wins, but he got wins. You know, Jake Atlas, I think, deserves an opportunity for the Cruiserweight Championship against Kushida. I think that'd be a pretty fun match. I don't understand why that's not on this show. But we got Mercedes Martinez and Xia Li. I'm going to go with Xia Li to win here. Next, we got a winner-take-all six-man tag team match for the North American Championship and the NXT Tag Team Championships. We got current North American Champion Bronson Reed and tag team champions MSK defending against Legado del Fantasma, that's Santos Escobar, Joaquin Wilde, and Raul Mendoza. I mean, it's very interesting to have all the titles in one match. I think that's kind of smart, so you can still have all the titles at once in one match, and that way you can save some space for more matches. And I think this could be a sleeper match, in my opinion. I think this could be a sleeper match. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to say Bronson Reed and MSK retain their championships respectively. And I could see them fighting, oh God, what's their new name? Hit Row. The one new group that everyone just has pee in their pants. Even though they've never had one match as a group. And you've only seen one tag match with the two other members. Besides Isaiah Swerve Scott. I mean, people like Alex from Just Alex are just peeing their pants over this group, and I'm just sitting here going like, okay, I mean, they're charismatic, but they haven't really had a match as a group. I like to see more matches from these guys. Seriously, everyone like everybody's just crapping all over him. Well, not crapping, I shouldn't say that, but they're all hyped up. And I'm just sitting here going, okay. I get it, they're very charismatic, they're interesting, but we know how good Isaiah Swerve Sky is, but what about their valet? I haven't seen her wrestle. The other two guys, I've only seen one tag team match. I'd like to see more. So everyone on the Hit Row stuff, if you like them, that's fine, but stop fucking overrating them. They never had a six-man tag match yet. We never seen the woman. I forget her name. We haven't even seen her compete. This is, in my opinion, this is almost as bad as the Britt Baker stuff. Oh, she's charismatic. Yeah, she's got all the tools except she's not that great of a wrestler. She's still very green. So ease up on the Hit Row stuff, guys, alright? So if you're a fan of Hit Row, great, but don't overhype them. Okay? Can we just wait until we see more matches from them? Next, we got Cameron Grimes. Cameron Grimes! Yahoo! Versus LA Knight in a ladder match for the vacant $1 million championship. When it did Cameron Grimes and LA Knight originally, I was not looking forward to this match. I like Cameron Grimes, and LA Knight has potential, but he's really cooled down. Ever since that one loss, randomly, like, he's been just another guy. He doesn't feel special. Now, this is a ladder match for the $1 million championship. And now the $1 million championship has not had the best legacy. It's basically a joke belt. not really a real title. So the fact that this is a ladder match, it makes the match more intriguing for me. It still could be a really good match, but my concern is this. Is the $1 million championship actually going to be a defending championship? Is it actually going to be treated as another like secondary mid-card title? Or is it just something to give to either Grimes or LA Knight as like a gimmick, like the Dynamite Ring with MJF? They only defend it once a year, and it's just a gimmick. Or is it going to be like the FTW title that Brian Cage has, where it's barely defended and it's more of a prop? That's why I want to know. I want to know if the $1 million championship is actually going to have some prestige to it, or if it's just going to be something that people carry around their waist. But if I have to pick, I'm going to go Cameron Grimes. I think Cameron Grimes deserves a big victory here. Next, we got Raquel Gonzalez taking on Ember Moon for the NXT Women's Championship. I think this one could be pretty good. Look, I'll say this right now. Raquel has definitely improved, but I feel like she's missing something. Now, I'm not going to come up here and say she sucks, she's terrible, and she's green. She's not, okay? She's pretty good. However, she is missing that aura that makes her special. I don't know what it is. I do think that as of right now, it felt like it has been too soon. I don't see Raquel dropping the belt to Ember Moon. If I have my way, I'd rather just have Raquel and Io Shirai have a rematch. Or have Raquel and Dakota Kai go at it. I think that would have been a much better match. But they're doing Ember Moon. She's a really good worker. I think this one should be pretty solid. I'm going to go with Raquel, though, retain the NXT Women's Championship and continue on. And then maybe she drops the title to Dakota Kai or Io Shirai. And then they eventually drop it to Taya Valkyrie. That's what my prediction is. Then we get out to the main event. Basically, this is the matchup pretty much is what everyone's looking forward to. For the first time ever on TakeOver, we're having a fatal 5-way for the NXT Championship. We have Karrion Kross versus Kyle O'Reilly, Adam Cole, John Gargano, and Pete Dunne. This is going to be an insane match. This is just going to be balls to the wall action. It's just going to be brutal. It's going to be hard hitting. It's going to be fast paced. This is just going to be a match where it's all chaos. There's non-stop action. It's a total chaos match. Here's the thing about this match, though. I could see Karrion Kross drop the NXT Championship without being pinned. By doing this in a 5-way, Kross can lose the championship, and he doesn't have to be pinned or submit to lose. Because here's the thing. We know WWE wants to start calling some guys up on NXT. They do. And we know apparently rumors are that the draft is coming back in a few months. And we do need to see some new faces because a lot of the faces on Raw and SmackDown have been released, so we need some new faces. One potential idea, if they want, after Drew loses to Lashley Hell in a Cell, maybe you could do a program with McIntyre and Kross. Two big men going at it, beating the shit out of each other. That could be fun. You know, reportedly Vince is high on Kross, but then again, how many times have you heard Vince say they're high on someone and then they just don't do anything with them? So Kross could lose without being pinned. It's very possible. But really, looking at it, the only other person that I can only see win is Adam Cole. I don't see Kyle O'Reilly winning. I like Kyle, but I don't think he's ready for the main event scene yet. I don't think he's ready to win that world title yet. I don't mind Gargano, but he needs to go back to being babyface. And Pete Dunne, I think they're playing on something else with him. You know, he's great, but something tells me he's not going to win either. The only other one that makes sense is Adam Cole. But if I'm going to pick Karrion Kross to retain. I think Kross somehow is going to retain his championship in the main event at TakeOver in your house. That's going to be my prediction in terms of that.